Have you ever wondered how nature and spirituality intersect and how various cultures perceive this intersection? It's a fascinating concept, isn't it? Across the globe, different cultures have found ways to intertwine their spiritual beliefs with the natural world around them. This intertwining gives rise to what we call sacred spaces. These sacred spaces are more than just physical locations. They are the meeting points of the divine and earthly realms, places where the spiritual world and the natural world become one. From the dense forests of the Americas to the high mountain peaks of Asia, these sacred spaces are as diverse as the cultures that revere them. They play a significant role in cultural spirituality, serving as platforms for worship, contemplation, and introspection. As we journey through this exploration of sacred spaces, we invite you to ponder on your own connection with nature and spirituality. You might be surprised by what you discover. Imagine walking through an ancient forest, each tree telling a story older than any human narrative. How would you feel? For centuries, ancient forests have been held in high regard across many cultures, their spiritual significance woven into the fabric of societies. These natural cathedrals, brimming with life and echoing with whispers of the past, have been the backdrop of many a spiritual journey, serving as a bridge between the physical and the metaphysical. Let's take a journey to the Celtic forests of Ireland. These forests are seen as sacred spaces where the veil between this world and the other world is thin. The Celts believed that trees were the ancestors of mankind, divine beings of power that could connect them to the spirit realm. Imagine the reverence of walking among these trees, feeling each rustle of leaves as a message from the divine. Now let's traverse the globe to the Shinto forests of Japan. Here, trees are not just symbols of nature but are believed to be dwelling places of kami, the spirits or phenomena revered in Shinto. The forest itself is a sacred entity, a divine space that engenders awe, respect, and a deep sense of peace. Picture the tranquility of strolling through these woods, every breeze carrying the silent prayers of centuries. In these forests, the belief systems are as diverse as the trees themselves. Some see them as spiritual gateways, others as living temples, but across all cultures there's a shared reverence for these ancient forests. They are seen as places of serenity, of reflection, of connection, and of wisdom. They remind us of our roots, of the cyclical nature of life and death, and of the enduring power of the natural world. These forests in their quiet majesty provide a mirror to our own existence. They show us the intertwining of the divine, the earthly, and the self. We see that we are not separate from nature but a part of it, and through this realization we find a profound connection. In these forests we find a profound connection between the divine, the earthly, and the self. Now imagine ascending a mountain, reaching a temple at the peak, closer to the heavens than to the earth. What emotions would that evoke? Picture the breathlessness from the climb, replaced rapidly by the awe-inspiring view and a tranquil serenity that wraps around you like a comforting blanket. Mountaintop temples, these spiritual sanctuaries in the sky, have held a profound significance in various cultures worldwide. They represent a physical and metaphorical journey towards the divine, a pathway from the earthly realm to the celestial. Consider the Tibetan monasteries perched high in the Himalayas. These sacred spaces are more than just places of worship. They are centers of learning, meditation, and community. In Tibetan Buddhism, mountains are often viewed as the dwelling places of deities, making these lofty temples seem a stone's throw away from the divine. It's not just the altitude that takes your breath away, but the profound spiritual energy that pervades these spaces. Then we have the ancient Greek temples, like the one at Delphi, enshrined on the slopes of Mount Parnassus. In Greek mythology, high peaks were the abode of the gods. These temples were not just religious sites, but places of pilgrimage where mortals could feel closer to the gods. The Oracle of Delphi, reputed to be the center of the world, was believed to be a conduit for divine wisdom, further underlining the spiritual significance of these mountaintop sanctuaries. These temples, whether in the snow-kissed peaks of the Himalayas or the sun-drenched slopes of Greece, play a pivotal role in their respective cultures. They are not just places of worship, but symbols of faith, resilience, and the human aspiration to reach for the divine. They stand as a testament to the belief that the journey matters as much as the destination. In these temples we find a literal and figurative ascent towards the divine. An ascent that challenges us physically, emotionally, and spiritually, but rewards us with a sense of peace and connection that is truly transcendent. Every sacred space holds a mirror to its culture's spiritual beliefs, reflecting their understanding of the divine, nature, and the self. Sacred spaces, with their profound silence and astounding beauty, offer a pathway for individuals to embark on personal spiritual journeys. Like a well-worn path through an ancient forest or a winding trail up a sacred mountain, these journeys are deeply personal, yet universally significant. They are the footsteps we leave in the sand as we navigate the vast terrain of our own spirituality. These spaces, whether they be a towering grove of ancient trees or a serene mountaintop temple, invite us to pause, to breathe, and to reflect. They invite us to explore our beliefs, to question, to seek, and to connect. They invite us to experience the divine in the rustling of leaves, the whispering wind, or the silence that envelops a mountain peak. But it's not just about the physical spaces themselves, it's about our connection with them. It's about how these spaces can stir within us a sense of awe and wonder, how they can awaken our senses and ignite our imagination. It's about how they can offer us a space to reflect on our place in the universe, our relationship with nature, and our understanding of the divine. In these moments of reflection, we can find a deeper connection with our own beliefs and values. We can find a sense of peace, a sense of understanding, and perhaps even a sense of purpose. We can find a resonance between the rhythm of nature and the rhythm of our own hearts, but perhaps the most profound aspect of these sacred spaces is their ability to unite us. Despite our diverse beliefs and backgrounds, we are all drawn to the mystery, the beauty, and the spirituality that these spaces embody. We are all part of this grand, interconnected web of life. If you found this journey enlightening, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Continue this exploration with us as we delve deeper into the fascinating intersections of nature and spirituality.